Live with ClickOrlando.com, this is News 6 at 5, getting results.
New information tonight in the investigation into the deadly accident at the Orlando FreeFall attraction. An attorney representing the 14-year-old's mom tells News 6 that a few seats on the ride had been adjusted. News 6 investigator Maris Badcock is live at Icon Park tonight with more on these new details. Maris?
The attorney was really careful in how he phrased his words today, but ultimately he said that he believes some seats on Orlando FreeFall had been adjusted to fit larger people. Now, he didn't say why they had been adjusted or when they had been adjusted. But when Tyre Sampson showed up, he says he believes Sampson was directed to one of those adjusted seats the night he fell from the ride and died.
On Tuesday, attorneys and investigators ran more tests at Orlando FreeFall. On site were representatives for Slingshot Group, the owner-operator of Orlando FreeFall, Icon Park, the park who leased the space for the ride, and Funtime Thrill Rides, the overseas manufacturer of the ride. Also on site, attorneys representing family members of Tyre Sampson, who revealed that a few seats on the ride had been adjusted to fit larger people.
I can't talk about it too much, but it definitely looks that some seats are different for different type people, and we'll probably be back here inspecting that in a little more detail.
Michael Haggard represents Tyre Sampson's mother, Nakia Dodd, and he confirmed that Sampson had been directed to sit on one of the adjusted seats the night the 14-year-old got onto the ride. The owner-operator of the ride, Slingshot Group, did not respond to News 6's request for comment regarding the allegations, but Haggard said the teen weighed roughly 380 pounds, roughly 100 pounds over the suggested weight limit in the owner's manual.
And they have a weight restriction that's not disclosed to anyone. Which is truly amazing, because when you start talking about going 75 miles an hour from 430 feet to a almost sudden stop when you're tilted, the biggest risk we can all think of in gravity is weight. And they did nothing to ensure that whatsoever.
Haggard also revealed Tuesday that the manufacturer of the ride, Funtime Thrill Rides, had spent months on site training different employees.
And Funtimes was here for many months. We believe finally left in February while it was being operated. So the manufacturer on premises, and I think probably saw some problems that were going on with the ride before they left and before this happened to Tyre.
Funtime Thrill Rides also did not respond to our request for comment, and Haggard did not elaborate about the problems, but he said his team is working to track down other folks who might have ridden Orlando FreeFall before, and he expects his team to return again for more investigative work.
We'll hear a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of terrified witnesses that were on that ride beforehand that experienced some issues and told some people about it. So, the presence here is very important, and we've got investigators, talking to a lot of people.
The attorney representing Sampson's father, famed civil rights attorney Ben Crump, was also on scene Tuesday, but he dodged reporters' questions when leaving the scene.
Sir, you're not going to say anything about the investigation at this point?
We're here for an investigation into the tragic killing of this 14-year-old child. Other than George Floyd's tragic torture video, I think this is the worst tragedy captured on video that I've ever seen.
Haggard believes that he's going to be able to file a lawsuit as early as next week, but obviously a lot of things can come up between now and then. Coming up at 6, find out who he says is ultimately responsible for Sampson's death. Live outside of Orlando FreeFall tonight, I'm Maris Badcock, getting results, News 6.